All right, my Cancer friends, Michael Eschenburg here, Honest Dame, bringing you some honest astrology forecast for February of 2020. All right, so if you're new to this channel, we are doing every single day, diving deeper into the aspects of what's going on. So this is a general overview of what's going on for my crabs over the next month ahead. All right, so what is going on? We've got one of the biggest things that's happening. We've got, everything is shifting. All of our personal planets, Mercury, Venus, and Mars, are all shifting, okay, which is pretty exciting. So Mercury is going to start its retrograde cycle, okay, on the 17th. Let me show you the chart here to show you exactly where that's going to happen for you. All right, so Mercury right here, planet of communication and information, is in your house of shared resources, okay, your 8th house. Now, on the 2nd of February, okay, Mercury is going to hit 28 degrees, okay, and that's where the shadow period begins, okay, so 28 degrees on the 2nd, all the way to the 17th of February, okay, it's moving forward ahead. All planets are direct right now, so we should have a sense of forward momentum, moving forward. Everything's cruising along right now, top of 2020. And our little pesky planet here of communication, information, trading goods and services, technology is going to be the very first planet to retrograde. Okay. So it's going to happen in your 9th house. So Mercury is going to shift forward here on the 3rd, going to enter your 9th house, okay, which is about seeking information. So Mercury, planet of communication and information, is going to be seeking a sense of higher knowledge, higher information, higher places to communicate. There is a fire that's out there that is worth seeking right now, okay? And this also deals with your spirituality as it's within the sign of Pisces, okay? So there's also a bit of like sense of completion in the sign of Pisces. Okay, so Mercury's moving forward, so there's new information and knowledge and things that are going to end. There's new knowledge and information and things that you're going to be seeking out and moving forward toward. Okay, so what's important is going from here, from your 8th house, 28 degrees, all the way to about almost 13 degrees. It tells 12 degrees, 53, I think, 53 minutes. And it's going to move all the way back, so 17th, all the way back here to the 28th degree of Aquarius. Okay, so from the 2nd to the 17th, we're moving forward. So from the 17th back to March 10th, we're moving backward. Okay, from March 10th, 11th onward, through April, we're moving forward. Okay, so this is going to hit this part of your chart 3 different times. That's why it's important to start paying attention around the 2nd to what is going on in your life, because it's going to be revisited and revisited and revisited 3 times. Well, revisited and revisited. Okay, so 3 times it's going to come back around. What information do I need to learn? What higher knowledge? What is this philosophy, life philosophy that I need to adapt and bring into myself, to bring into the way that I communicate with other people? Very, very powerful. Okay. As well, Venus then on the 7th is going to enter the sign of Aries. So it's moving out of your 9th house into your 10th house of career. Okay, so there's a lot going on that's going to be happening for the career for you right now. So check it out. So Venus here, our planet of love, wants, and desires, exalted in the sign of Pisces, okay, which is a beautiful placement in your chart right now. Okay, you've got the North Node in your 1st house saying, like, being an individual, being my individual Cancerian self, being this beautiful, nurturing, caring energy. It's what I need, and I need to be this, undoubtedly so. Okay. So we're going to be making the connection here to Mercury, but Venus as well up here in your 9th house, which has been creating this trine over here to the North Node throughout January. It's just like this sense of freedom, my love, wants, and desires. My love, wants, and desires, seeking out knowledge, seeking out information, connecting with the spiritual realm, connecting with this otherworldly energy, and then moving forward to your 10th house of career, public image, how people view you, how individuals view you in the sense of career, okay, and what needs to be healed in how I'm viewed in the world. Okay, have I been sharp-tongued? Have I been cold? Have I been brash? The thing with the water signs, okay, and Cancer, I'm You know, and I have a Cancer moon conjunct North Node. Okay, so I get it. And one of the things that can happen with us is the water's either lukewarm, or it's fiery hot and passionate, or it's frozen and untouchable. It's like once that water's frozen, and especially dealing with relationships with others, once that water's frozen, it's very difficult to thaw out, to allow people in. And we're dealing with water signs, and we're dealing with Cancer specifically. This is about our emotional body. Yeah? So having this trine going up there to, or even just the connection in general between your ninth house of Pisces and Neptune being up there, saying like, look, there's a fire worth seeking. There's faith in myself. There's faith in the journey that must happen. And as Venus moves out of your ninth house into your 10th house of career and image, we've made an impact on everyone in our lives at some point in time. Do we want to be known as being the cold, brash individual? Or that, again, you see a crab on a beach and it's gonna run and hide. The crab hides within its exterior shell, its exoskeleton, and then it hides inside of another, a little crevasse or a can or something like that underneath the ocean floor or underneath a rock or whatever it may be. So there's a sense of hiding, and we feel that anytime any parts of planets in the zodiac go into the sign of Cancer, there's a sense of hiding that happens. Okay, so in Venus entering your career house, and the North Node being in your first house, this is saying to be present. To be present is who you are as an individual, and it's okay to be emotional. It's okay to wear our emotions on our sleeves. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be caring. It's okay to care for people and be empathetic. The last thing we want to do is start closing ourselves off, because we have this business mindset coming up, and I need to focus my energy and on my career, but it's also, again, how people view me. I want to be able to be the caring, nurturing boss. I need to be able to be the caring and nurturing partner. I need to be able to be the caring and nurturing friend without feeling worn down, without feeling that I need to go be a recluse for a couple of days to gain my energy back. It's learning our balances, right? So that you can continuously be there unconditionally. Very, very powerful. So that connection is going to, Venus connect Chiron is going to help deal with some healing in those aspects of how you are being present with other individuals. Okay, so that's going to bring a sense of empowerment to you. Okay, on the 9th as well, there's a full moon in Leo. All right, so this is the second house for you. This is about money, material possessions, and money coming into your life, which is great. Okay, so you got Aquarius Sun, Leo moon. Aquarius is over there in your 8th house, about shared resources. So you're saying like, look, I'm this strong Cancer. I can do this, and I can do this, and I can do this. And here I have, my mindset on the future, and I have my mindset on that if we connect my abilities with your abilities, we can create more. And with this Leo moon, emotional moon, is saying, I need more money. And my Cancer friends, you're going to get it. Okay, and it's also connecting with that being present, and being able to still be caring and nurturing, but being present and not hiding. Okay, very, very powerful, because this new moon is going to give you the courage and the energy and the fire and the tenacity to go after whatever it is that you're seeking, and that's going to apply as well into your 10th house of Venus moving in there about your career. Okay, now, very exciting stuff for you. On the 16th, Mars is going to enter your 7th house of relationships. Okay, you have so much going on in the sense of relationships right now. Your partner, business partner, work partner, bosses, friend partners, or romantic partners. Okay, there's a lot of love and romantic energy going on for you right now. Okay, so Mars is our planet of action. Okay, Venus is love, wants, and desires. Mars is how I get those things. Okay, Venus is over here. I want to focus on my career. Mars is taking action. I want to focus on my public image and how I'm representing myself to the world. Mars is action in the sign of Capricorn, exalted, meaning there's nothing stopping our planet of action reaching the top. right? The top of the zodiac, reaching the Capricorn, reaching the top of the mountain, being Jacques Cousteau and going to the depths of the ocean, right? Going to the depths of the waters and to the highest plains here on planet Earth. Whatever it is, you can do it. So if you're diving deep into a relationship, if you're diving deeper in your relationship with your partner, with your spouse, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is, or if you're seeking out a new relationship, it's a very, very, very favorable time to take those actions, to take those steps. Okay, with Mars there, with Venus in your place of public image, okay, you're looking good. My Cancer friends, you're looking good. All right, and with Mars, your planet of action, seeking relationship, it's going to be hard to turn you down. Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets, and Lola wants you. You know what I mean? So it's just like you're gonna have this magnetism towards you this month. And going back, being present is absolutely necessary. Being willing to put yourself out there is absolutely necessary for this to take effect. But Mars gives that extra boost, that extra kick of inertia and enthusiasm to do it. And in the sign of Capricorn, again, it's like whatever you want, you get done. Jupiter is also up there in your 7th house this year, okay, all year long, just expanding your relationships. Again, being, if you're single, expanding your dating game. If you're in a committed partnership, maybe you're going to get proposed to, or maybe you're going to propose. If you're already in a committed, loving marriage or partnership, it's going to deepen. You're going to be able to communicate and find all of these things, rediscover one another, and re-fall back in love with yourselves and your partners, okay? Huge amount of transformational energy with Pluto that it's bringing into the game, especially this connection over to Neptune, okay, in your 9th house, saying like, look, there's more information to learn. There's more information I can learn if I start seeking out the stuff about how can I be a better partner? How can I be a better man in relationship to a woman? How can I be a better woman in relationship to a man? Or whatever gender or kind of relationship you want to be in. How can we be better for our partner? How can we sit down and talk and have a better relationship with one another? How can I be a better employee for my boss to step up my game? Yeah. And get the raise that I so long and desire. Venus in your 10th house of career, right? How can I be a better boss to attract the right employees? Venus in your 10th house of career. All this stellium energy happening in your house of personal relationships, okay? Woo! That happens on the 16th, and it's going to be there for about 2 months. And it's just one after another, making all of these beautiful connections with these bad boys of the zodiac, okay? Now, on the 19th, the sun moves out of your 8th house of shared resources into your 9th house. You're traveling, you're journeying out there into the world, you're finding out other stuff. There's a fire that's in the distance. There's a book that you have to travel to a niche bookstore to obtain. You're seeking information out there on the web. You're seeking information out there with other individuals. You've got Uranus in your house of community, really, really powerful going on this next few years, okay, because you are expanding your community. You are being turning into the light that others are seeking. Yeah. Or you're seeking the light of others. It plays both ways. It's one and the same. So when the sun enters the sign of Pisces, it's going to be a beautiful jumpstart for you to, again, put yourself out there and seek that new knowledge, seek the new education, whether it's, religion, spirituality, just quantum physics, you know what I mean? Like just learning how this brain and body works. And that's really going to apply as well into your partnerships, okay? So it's an absolutely beautiful, beautiful time for you, my Cancer friends. Now on the 23rd, the moon and the sun are going to meet up as well in your 9th house. So it's just going to intensify this. It's a new beginning. There's a new beginning in what I'm seeking. There's a new beginning in the knowledge that's out there. This isn't just about all the now, so it's like there's a sense too of like horse blinders on, and you're being able to sift through with a sense of grace, the way the Cancers do things, a sense of grace of what's what information is not necessary for you to expand? What information is not necessary for you to get where you're going? You know, you open up social media, you open up a news channel, and it's just like we're being, you know, these individuals, not just social media, but through the news, you know, it's a business. They're running a business, and it's 24 hours a day. It's putting out information. And it's just like, sometimes we get caught up in looking at all this information, okay? But that's not where your focus is going to be right now. It's going to be focusing on just the nuggets, just the gems. You know, it's just like if you're looking for gold, okay, you have to be able to sift through the rocks, the dirt, the fool's gold, you know? You have to be able to sift through what's not necessary, and you have to be able to know exactly or have at least a good idea of what you're trying to achieve, of what you're looking for, you know? I quoted this last week in one of my daily astrology videos, and I couldn't think of it. It was a Winston Churchill quote. You know, by going on your destination, you cannot stop and throw rocks at every dog barking along the way in order for you to reach where you want to go. Okay, so if we're stopping and paying attention to this, and stopping and paying attention to this, and stopping and paying attention to this, it's just going to prolong us from getting to where we need to be. So for you right now, you know, you've got career, you've got family, you know, you've got relationship stuff going on, you know, and you've got a full moon happening in the sign of money, you know, money and material possessions for you. So you got a lot going on, my Cancer friends. So it's just like, you know, we can't be focused on all the noise, you know, can't be focused on all the noise, and we have to learn on what to let go and what to focus on in order to move through to get to where we want to going for our personal expansion, for the expansion of our career, for the expansion of our relationships. And you have it the best this year. You really do. There's so much positive energy coming in for my Cancer friends that I'm very excited for you. And whatever is to come, what's around the bend, we don't know. But opening it, you know, being open to it, open arms, being open to receive, you're just being shined gifts into your life right now. All right. So have a happy February, happy month ahead. Join me for the dailies, you know, check it out. We'll see you tomorrow. All right.